Yeah, so we're going to give the GTS some much needed attention right now. Alright guys, welcome back for another video. You can see we got the Celica in the shop. Sammy's out here as always. We got the wood stove going because it's only about 35 degrees today, so I figured I'd get rid of some of that crap that's up there, you know. Once it gets a little nicer out, I'm going to organize and put most of that outside until the cold season again. You know, I'll keep a little bit of it in here. You can see we got a lot of stuff going on here in the shop. I moved all the stuff, as you saw earlier, so that I could get the Celica in that stall. So that's all over in our lift area. Here's the carbon fiber hood. I'll flip it over and just show you where we're at. It's looking pretty good. We still got quite a bit of work to do, but let me flip you around and we'll just talk about that a little bit. So this is where we are currently sitting with the carbon fiber hood. It has 2 coats of 2K clear on it, which is the best clear coat you can get in a can. It is basically a professional clear coat in an aerosol can. It has hardener in it that you pop as well. We've talked about that before. You can see there's still a lot of imperfections where the fiber was exposed, stuff like that. So my plan is to fill in these spots and just kind of work them. I'm gonna have to do a lot of wet sanding. Obviously we're gonna have hood pins there. But yeah, far from done, but this looks a lot better than it did considering that this hood was cracked and falling apart and painted about 4 times when I got it. So you guys, obviously we're in the shop and I'm super grateful to be able to have this shop. It's been a blessing for me. And you can see the Max Jacks lift. We got all this cool stuff, but we're also running on a very limited space. You can see with the car in here, I mean, I got this stall, but it's got all the other projects. There's the Fox body motor. I might have bitten off a few more projects than I can chew, right? I never planned on buying this car. It just came through the dealership. If you haven't seen it before, I traded my Prius that I paid $300 for this GTS, and it actually looked pretty good and I was happy with how it was. And then I acquired some damage, which is why we're in here today. We're going to be wrapping the car. See way over there, see that yellow bag and those boxes? The box to the left down there is actually our vinyl wrap. I'm not going to show you what color that's going to be. I want it to be a surprise. Me and my buddy Bryce, who has been on 1 or 2 of these videos before, is going to come out. He's wrapped his Celica a couple times, so I don't dare start on it until he gets out here, because it was $400 to buy the wrap, which comparison to a good paint job isn't too much. But yeah, so today the plan is I just want to clean up the car a little bit. I got to get this front bumper off of here. I'm probably going to use the lift arm, lift it up and lay the bumper across there because we got to install a new lip. I'm going to flip you over one more time and I'm just going to show you that. So you can see how absolutely disgusting this looks now, and right there, that's like the worst of it. Look at that, just nasty. Anyway, last fall I hit a sugar beet and ripped the C1 lip right off the front. You can see kind of right down there, the factory splitter on the bottom there got completely ripped off, and the wheel well liners are all mangled up. This is just disgusting. So we're gonna take this bumper off and then try to figure out a way to attach the new C1 lip to the Celica GTS. All right guys, so I'm gonna set you up. I'm gonna work on getting this front bumper off of here. It's just, this really sucks because the car before, you know, it's a project, and as a car enthusiast, there's always things I wanted to do to the car, but now it still drives just fine, but I can't even enjoy the car because that drives me absolutely insane. So I'm gonna rip that off of there. We're gonna set you up, and then after the car looks nice and we get the wrap done and Bryce is out here, we have a few other issues to address, and then I have a really sweet one-off steering wheel as well as a replica TRD sport lid for the gas tank. So I'm excited to get this thing going, so let's rip this bumper off. Pretty much already falling off over here, so there's a couple screws. I don't have any of my good tools here, of course. Sammy. Screw over there, there's one over here. No, it's actually kind of nice that I got in the wreck because it makes this a lot easier to take off. I'll show you. If you can see this right here, it's like ready to fall off. So we got one more, I think. If I can get this in here. Oh, this might be it. All right, so this thing is like ready to fall off of here. I gotta cut those nasty wires and stuff in the corner down there just so I can pull the entire thing off. That's just how I limped it home when I got in that accident. Let's get this thing off of here, get it over on the lift on our little makeshift bench there, and then we'll talk about the C1 lift. There's like one more down there. There's our sad front bumper. Now I gotta try to get the lip down, so we're gonna walk on some of our firewood. This is OSHA approved, in case you were wondering. Oh! There she is. Whoo-wee! So we got the bumper off. There's the C1 lip mocked up. We're gonna talk about that, but look at this. Yes, the GTS used to be red. Now I can kind of see why maybe they painted this car. Look right here at the bumper support. It's all bent over, and I looked at the condenser. Nothing like that is damaged at all, so I really don't care. Hi, Sammy. What do you think? It'll be all right? Huh? Be all right? Do I get a kiss? Oh. Anyway, so we got that off of there. Let's go over and kind of show you what the next struggle is going to be. So here's the bumper, the C1 lip. I decided to use this tire because it was a little more stable than putting it on the lift arm. But yeah, so this C1 lip is going to sit on here just like this, and I have some 3M tape to get it all supported and everything. The problem is there's a factory piece normally, like a splitter or a factory lip that goes right in between here, and when I hit the sugar beet, that got torn off. So I don't know exactly how we're going to be able to support this. It's not fiberglass, it's almost like a rubbery polyurethane type material. So I got to flip this over and get some ideas on how exactly we're going to do that. All right, so here's where we're at with the front bumper. We had to knock down a few spots from the previous crappy paint job. You can see right here there was some bubbling. All of that stuff, it has to be smooth for the wrap to turn out nice, because you'll see it all. Just like when you paint, you see all your imperfections in the paint. Right here, used a little bit of JB Weld just to skim over the holes for the front license plate, because that would also show. You can't just span over it, you'll create a really ugly air bubble. So we did that. Once that's fully cured, it's set right now, but I can't sand it yet. We'll sand this all off, all this excess, so we'll just be left with the smooth hole. We also took off the TRD logo that was on the front there, and then this Sharpie line that you see like right there, and it goes up into that corner and down along the side, that represents where the C1 lip is going to ride on the front bumper. So like this spot right here, I'm not overly concerned with because the lip is going to cover that. So that doesn't matter. We got our markers out. So yeah, we're pretty much prepped for wrap minus sanding down those holes right there. Then we just got to attach the lip. Carbon fiber hood, I knocked down a few spots. You can see a low spot right there on the initial quality clear coat, and then I went over it, tinted it one more time, added another layer of pearl. We just used that high quality clear coat just to kind of seal everything in so that I could protect the fibers that were bare. So you see like this spot right here, that was actually a spot where the fibers are bare, and now that they're sealed, I can sand it just a little bit better. And like I said, you guys, I'm not a body guy. This is just me working on this thing, you know, as a hobby for myself. There's another spot right there that has to get filled in. But yeah, she's coming along, guys. If you're watching this, I know there was a guy that said he would help me out on one of the new Celica forums. He knew how to do that, and I'm guessing he's gonna say use fiberglass, but I can't find him. So if you're watching this, please comment down below and let me know exactly kind of what your plan was. But you guys, I'm gonna keep working on this. I will update you along the way. Next week's upload, we're gonna go in depth on trying to finish the carbon fiber hood, and I might even give you a little mock-up of it on the car. So you guys, thanks for watching this video. Please cross your fingers that I'm able to attach the C1 lip so we can get this thing looking nice again. I appreciate all the support, you guys. Subscribe if you have not already. Drop a like on this video for me if you would. The YouTube algorithm really likes it when you do that. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.